North Carolina by Anne Heinrichs, illustrated by Matt Kania. From Great Smoky Mountains National Park to watching NASCAR races at Charlotte Motor Speedway, there's lots to see and do in North Carolina. What will you do in North Carolina today? Learn about the Wright brothers or learn about folk music. See black bears and hike up mountains? Get the scoop on pirates and race cars? Why not do it all? Just buckle up and start your engines. Follow the dotted line and hang on tight. You're on the fast track to fun. It says North Carolina's nicknames are the Tar Heel State and the Old North State. As you travel through North Carolina, watch for all the interesting facts along the way. North Carolina was named after King Charles II of England. Carolus is Latin for Charles. Fun fact, the highest temperature recorded in North Carolina was 110 degrees Fahrenheit, and that was recorded in Fayetteville on August 21st, 1983. Hurricanes sometimes hit North Carolina. In 2016, Hurricane Matthew caused serious flooding and wind damage. It says the shoals, areas of shallow, shifting sandbars, are called the graveyard of the Atlantic. Many ships have sunk in their shallow waters. Let's learn about the North Carolina Maritime Museum in Beaufort. Blackbeard was a fierce pirate. People trembled when they heard his name. His ship, Queen Anne's Revenge, sank in 1718. Visit the North Carolina Maritime Museum in Beaufort. It displays objects from the ship. North Carolina faces the Atlantic Ocean. Long, sandy islands called sandbars lie offshore. They reach up to 15 miles out into the ocean. Mountains cover western North Carolina. The Blue Ridge Mountains are the biggest range. The Great Smoky Mountains rise there too. They belong to the Appalachian Mountain Range. Central North Carolina is hilly. Rivers run from there to the coast. Grandfather Mountain and the Blue Ridge Parkway. He looks old, and he looks like he's asleep. This rocky face is Grandfather Mountain. It sleeps in Linville along the Blue Ridge Parkway. You'll love roaming the Blue Ridge Mountains. They rise along North Carolina's border with Tennessee. You can hike or ride bikes for miles. You might even see deer and black bears. Or try the Great Smoky Mountains. You can ride a train through the valleys. The coast is another fun place. There, you'll gather seashells and visit lighthouses. Look out at the rocky banks. You'll see why so many ships crash there. Some fun facts. Grandfather Mountain is the highest peak in the Blue Ridge Mountains. The Blue Ridge Parkway is a road along the Blue Ridge mountaintops. It says Cape Hatteras is home to the tallest lighthouse in the United States. Fort Raleigh and the Lost Colony. North Carolina's first European settlers sailed from England. They arrived at Roanoke Island in 1585. There, they set up Fort Raleigh. Life was hard in their new land. The settlers soon returned to England. Another group came in 1587. 3 years later, they were gone. There were 116 men, women, and children in all. No one knows what happened. They simply disappeared. This is called the Lost Colony. More settlers arrived. They set up the Carolina Colony. It split into two colonies in 1712. They were named North Carolina and South Carolina. This postcard says, Dear Miss Dane, you were the first English child born in the colonies. You were one of the 116 people in the Lost Colony. Where Did everyone go? Sincerely, are you missing? I wonder if we'll ever find out what happened to that lost colony. It says Fort Raleigh was named after Sir Walter Raleigh, who sent the settlers there. Swiss and German settlers founded New Bern, North Carolina in 1710. Fun fact, North Carolina was among the 13 original colonies. The colonies gained freedom from British rule in the American Revolution of 1775 to 1783. North Carolina was the 12th state to enter the Union. It joined on November 21st, 1789. Exploring High Point Museum. Want to learn how to make furniture? You're going to need some woodworking skills. Check out the Furniture Heritage exhibit in High Point. It's in the High Point Museum. This exhibit celebrates North Carolina's manufacturing industry. The High Point Museum is a great place to explore. You'll learn about different kinds of wood. You'll see hand-carved wooden dollhouses. You'll even find collections of miniature hand-carved furniture. North Carolina is the top state for wooden furniture. It's also the top state for textiles or cloth. Put them together and what have you got? A sofa. It says what's made in North Carolina? Tobacco products, chemicals, electronic equipment, pottery, textiles, and wood products. High Point is called the furniture capital of the world. If you explore Point's museum, historical park, you'll see historical houses and a blacksmith shop. Duke Homestead and Tobacco Museum in Durham. Top it, sucker it, and worm it. What does all that mean? Well, it was pretty hard work. That's what tobacco farmers did to their plants. Just check out Duke Homestead and Tobacco Museum in Durham. It was a big tobacco farm in the 1800s. It also had one of the first tobacco factories. You'll see how tobacco was grown and processed. North Carolina is the leading tobacco state. Farmers started growing tobacco in the 1700s. Corn and peanuts are important crops too. And don't forget the animals. Lots of North Carolina farmers raise chickens, hogs, and turkeys. Some fun facts. Duke University is named after a farmer called Washington Duke. Some farmers hang tobacco in curing barns. Then they fire up a furnace in the barn and that heat dries out the tobacco. Topping means removing the top of the plant to control growth. Suckering is removing new shoots, and worming means keeping pests away. Another fun fact, it says the state fair is held in Raleigh in mid-October each year. What does North Carolina raise? Broilers, which are chickens, hogs, soybeans, and tobacco. And their fishing products are catfish, shrimp, Atlantic menhaden, and trout. Critters in the Great Smoky Mountains. Take a horseback ride through the Great Smoky Mountains. You'll run into all kinds of critters. The most famous resident is the black bear. About 1,800 of them live in the Smokies. The baby bears are really cute. Chipmunks and deer live in the Smokies too. So do wolves and mountain lions. They hide in the deep forests. Much of North Carolina is covered with forests. Crabs live along the coast. Sea turtles nest there too. You might even see some bears near the coast. Offshore, you'll see dolphins and sailfish. The state bird of North Carolina is the cardinal, and the state flower is the flowering dogwood. The pine is the official state tree of North Carolina. The National Park Service has 14 sites in North Carolina. And the North Carolina Zoo covers hundreds of acres near Asheboro. More than 1,600 animals live there. It says wild horses roam on Shackleford Banks. This island is on the Outer Banks. And one of North Carolina's nicknames is the Tar Heel State. Tar oozes out of pine trees. People's feet can get stuck in it. Get it? Tar Heel. Discovery Place in Charlotte. Looking for a fun place to learn about science? Try Discovery Place. It's a science museum in Charlotte. One exhibit is a giant eyeball. You can walk inside it. Another exhibit zaps you with a static electricity. It makes your hair stand on end. Science is a big deal in North Carolina. 3 universities lead the way. One is North Carolina State University in Raleigh. Another is University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. The third is Duke University in Durham. These universities helped open a business and research center in 1959. It's called Research Triangle Park. Scientists there find new ways to make better products. If you drew lines to connect the 3 universities, they would make a triangle or a 3-sided figure. The state capitol in Raleigh. Is it a museum? Is it an office building? It's both. It's the state capitol in Raleigh. Some state government offices are inside, but mostly this 3-story building is a museum. You'll see lots of fancy rooms with high ceilings. Some were once meeting rooms for lawmakers. One used to be the state library, and one held a big rock collection. North Carolina's government has 3 branches. One branch carries out the laws. Its offices are in the Capitol. The governor heads this branch. Another branch makes the laws. It's called the General Assembly. Courts make up the 3rd branch. They decide whether laws have been broken. Some more interesting facts. The African American Cultural Complex is in Raleigh. It says North Carolina's state motto is Esse Quam Videri. This is Latin for to be rather than to seem. It says James Polk, who lived from 1795 to 1849, was the 11th president. He was born in Mecklenburg County. And Andrew Jackson, who lived from 1767 to 1845, was the 7th president. He was born along the border of North and South Carolina. Both states claim him as a native.